Welcome, Daniela and Camilo. Thank you for you joining this interview for the International Leadership and Social Development Scholarship. Let's get started with the basic question. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Of course, my name is Daniela. I am currently in my last year of high school. I am passionate about community work, especially with young women in rural areas for the past year. I've been leading an empowerment workshop at my school. In the short term, I want to study leadership in social development and in the long term. I hope to create an organization that promotes gender equality in education.
Hi, I am Camilo Torres, a senior student at a public school. I'll be always been interested in how leadership can transform the social realities. That is why I organized a food drive campaign with some classmates to support families affected by the pandemic. My goal is to study public politics and use the leadership as a tool for social change.
Thank you. Now, what would you say are your biggest strengths and weaknesses?
My greatest strength is resilience. During the pandemic, my family went through a lot, but I managed to stay focused on my studies and support my younger siblings emotionally. As for my weakness, I tend to be a perfectionist. Sometimes I spend too much time on small details, but lately I'll be learned to use priority leads to balance quality and efficiency.
I said my bigger strength is the empathy. I always try to listen and understand the people's situations before the acting. My weakness is that I sometimes struggle to say no when too many activities come up, and I that can overwhelm overwhelm me. But I learning to manage my time better and set healthy boundaries.
Tell me about a mistake you made and what you learned from.
At a school event, I volunteered to coordinate everything myself without asking for help. In the end, I ran out of time and had to improvise. I learned that delegating does not mean losing control. It means building together.
At a student fair, I prepare a presentation without practicing enough. Truthfully, due to my knowledge, I got nervous and forgot the key points. Since then, I always rehearse to avoid letting nervous get the best of me.
Why do you think you deserve this scholarship?
Because I am fully committed to creating positive change in my community. This is a scholarship will give me access to academic tools and international experience that I can't find in my local environment. I know I can turn that knowledge into real action.
I believe I deserve it because I be show the purposeful and empathic leadership. This opportunity will be a key step in preparing myself to become an agent of change, especially in a vulnerable context.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I see myself finish my studies in social science and working for an international NGO. I want to develop programs that encourage young women to take leadership roles in their communities.
I hope to be involved in designing public policies that benefit marginalized communities. I'd like to return to my hometown and apply what I be learning through local development projects.
And why did you choose this university?
For me, it's my grandmother. She was a community leader for over 20 years without any formal education. She taught me the value of service and perseverance.
My role model is Antanas Mokus. I admire how he used the creativity, ethics, and education to create deep social changes in Bogota. His approach inspires me to believe in the change through knowledge.
What extracurricular activities are you involved in?
Because the University of Amsterdam has an interdisciplinary approach to social leadership and offer programs that connect theory and practice. Their strong commitment to human rights aligns with my values.
I was drawn to the International Volunteer Network at the opportunity to work on a real impact projects. I also research former scholar who now work at the UNA and Foundation in Latin America. That's inspired me.
We're almost done. Do you have any question for me or anything else you'd like to add?
I am the president of my school book club, and I organize literary gatherings with a social focus. I also volunteer to teach basic literacy to elderly adults.
I am part of a social theater group and I collaborate with a foundation that promotes recycling and circular economic in my neighborhood. I enjoy combining art with a social actions.
Great questions. I'm glad to see your genuine interest, but curiosity and commitment are highly valued by this program. Thank you both for sharing your story. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you very much.